welcome back to Crochet at My House. It's been a busy week. I have got some things done, so I actually have things to show that are finished, which is interesting. So the first thing I have finished is I made this little market bag. It has this really cute colourful handle, and then the rest is just pink, and that's the bottom. This I have made before on here, and it's called the Sakura market bag. I will link it down below, like everything else, as long as I remember, of course. The next thing is just a tiny blanket. It's Granny Squares. It's from when I was playing the Granny Square game last year, and basically I've made it as a little doll's blanket. So, just a little thing that I just put them together. There obviously isn't much to link to that. But yeah, it's fun. It's a fun game. I think I might do it again, but maybe plan something, like pick colours that I really want together, that kind of thing. So the next thing I've been working on is my book cover. So I've actually added a brown border, has straightened up my edges quite nicely. They're much less odd. Just some little pieces of it were slightly wiggly, but now it's like nice and smooth. It looks smoother when it's on the book. But yeah, it's got a nice brown border, and this I haven't stitched on yet, but this is going to be the closure at the top like this. I just haven't stitched that on yet. And all that is I did some treble crochets, and then I went around it with some single crochets. Like I went along the side, along top, on the other side, and then on the foundation chains. Just to I don't know, make it have a nice clean edge. So that's one thing. Haven't decided exactly how I'm doing the handles yet, but we will get to that. Oh, I do have the elephant now. I know some people have been really interested to see that. I have gotten a little bit of something done this week. So this is how the elephant's going. So I have started the head, as you can see, and we have the trunk, which is stuffed, and I put in the eyes. There's one eye. They're actually brown. I'll take a picture to try and show it better. And there are pink cheeks, and I don't think it's showing very well on here because of the lighting, but I did put a little curved mouth underneath just to give it something, because I felt like it was a bit bare without anything. So it's got a little mouth, and yeah, and it's worked from the bottom up, which I didn't know right away when I was working on it, but I know that now. So now I have a couple of things that I have got going on. So I just started this. There isn't much to this. It's kind of, I would have to lie it flat for you to see it flat. But anyway, this is a granny rectangle, and most of this is all solid. I have started a shell stitch bit here, which I might do a couple of rows of shell stitch and then swap back to this. But this is for my dog. She's got a blanket already, but I thought it might be a good idea to make one that I can change out whenever it needs washed. So it's just a nice quick little project. And then the other thing I'm actually not going to finish, because although I have worked up quite a bit and I have like the look of it, it's just not going to work. So this is the picture. It's the cardigan, and it's called Karasia Cardigan. Anyway, I've worked on it for quite a bit the other day, and it's just not going to work out the right size. Even though my gauge isn't that far off, I checked the gauge, and it's only, I think, centimetre or two out, and checking that against the thing, it's just not going to work out as the size. Like, even if my gauge was perfect, I don't feel like the size would be quite right. So I'm just gonna kind of leave this project and work on something else. That's how it was. Okay. But if I close this, you'll see how small it is. So even if I had worked it up and not being that tiny bit out, this couldn't have fit a medium-sized adult. Like, for me, it's kind of small, and I wear small. For reference, UK size, I use somewhere between a 6 and 8, depending on stores. They're not always exact on their sizes, but even I feel like this would be a bit on the tiny side, because yes, it's kind of tiny, and like you're only supposed to have a tiny bit in the middle there, so it's teeny. And I just decided I didn't want to work it all out, because I could probably like start a larger size and all that. I just don't want to. It's not got my attention anymore, so I'm just gonna kind of leave that. If you want to try it, feel free. I will link it down below. I think it's kind of ridiculous, the price. It was in this magazine, okay, and this magazine is about £8. Okay, so you get £8, and there's 24 different patterns in this, and it came with some tassel things. Anyway, £8, 24 patterns. Not too bad price. Well, online I looked it up because I was trying to see if somebody else made it or whatever, and they had it for, I think, £6.50 for just this cardigan, which is kind of ridiculous. So anyway, moving on from all of that, I do have a few things that I've gotten because I was out the other day, and hopefully this coming Saturday, if I get around to it, I should be doing a live or something. Thinking maybe a live. Anyway, if I get around to it, I was going to do one where I organize yarn. So you can see there's some yarn here, but there's yarn up there, yarn underneath, and it all needs organized. And one of the things I was thinking of doing while organizing was caking up with my new ball winder, because these are really nice and stackable. So I could fit them like this, and they stay kind of organized. Whereas balls like this, they do kind of stack, but they have a tendency of rolling. So I thought maybe if I caked up my yarn in my box, and even up there, it might keep things a little tidier. So that's just one thing I was going to do. And as for things that I have gotten, first thing is a pair of shoes. Here they are. They're really cute. The little red heels, and they're a size UK4. They're barely worn as well, like there's not really any wear on this. And I got it out of a charity shop, for £6. They're in really good condition. They are a little bit big for me. I do wear UK4, but they're kind of a wide fit and I have skinny feet. But I did find if I put just a little padding on the bottom, it's perfectly fine. So yeah, really nice shoes, and really nice colour. And I was thinking they would go really well with the dress that my mum made me recently. You might have seen it in a previous video. I had a picture of it. Yeah, I just thought it would look really cute with that and maybe some of my other clothes. So moving on from that, I do have some new earrings, as you can see here. They're actually from this set here, which just have little stuff inside, like kind of like little crystals. There was white, blue, and pink in that set. And we also have these ones, similar idea. We have a white one, purple, pink, blue, and white, and then like confetti colours. They're super cute. And then the last set might be a little odd, but I got this set, and so one side has a cuff and it has this chain that connects to this bit and hangs over here. I actually thought it was really cute and different. Just something different to add to my usual studs or hanging earrings. And the last things I have that I've gotten this week is a ball of navy blue. It's just simple DK acrylic, 100 grams, nothing like fancy there. I have a project that I'm going to be doing and the person wants navy blue. There are some other colours I need, but I didn't get them now. And then the other things is I got these two patterns. So these are vintage patterns, so I won't be able to link these, but you'll get to see me make them. So the first one, it is Gold Dust 20 Orbit Light. Not exactly sure how to say it. Home crochet, and it's a doily. And I thought it was really cute. So here's the doily here. I just thought it was really cute, and I like doing vintage patterns every so often, so something different to do. I don't know exactly what yarn weight or whatever it's wanting. I have to figure that out, but I'd say it's probably on the thinner side. And then there's this one. So this is a waistcoat. Well, actually, technically, there's two of them. I think they are slightly different patterns. But there's this one and this one. And they're both crocheted. And they're using 4-ply yarn. That much I know. This one has the thing on there for the 4-ply. So I will probably make this at some point. It's mother and daughter waistcoat. So this has been child's one, this has been adult's one. Oopsies. Yeah. So I might make those at some point. I will try and put in some pictures of things and get the links. I think that's everything. So remember and like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications every time I put up a video.